Chapter 3 from our digital marketing analytics textbook talks about the different kinds of tools that businesses have available for them to analyze their online marketing. So, the practice of digital analytics involves both the tools that we use to collect data and sort it, and the human analysts who use those tools read the data and then provide context to what the data is showing us. The tools help make data collection easier. So, if we employ the correct technological tools that we have available to us, they will collect the data for us and compile it. Then we just have to sort and analyze it and provide the context or write the report that goes along with those analytics. When we're evaluating marketing technologies, we have to remember that there are thousands of marketing technologies available, and that number of technologies grows every year. The book tells us that the number of available marketing technologies grew 40% between 2016 and 2017. These tools have different costs, different capabilities. Some are better for very large companies, some are better for smaller businesses. We should look for solutions that best fit what our company's business goals are. It is impossible to take the time and energy to evaluate every single marketing tool that would be available. Currently, there are almost 5,000 available marketing tools. We also have that as the market technology evolves, some of these tools will be available in 2 years and some won't. And so being strategic with our choice and not just choosing the hot new tool. Every time we choose a new marketing tool, we have to retrain our marketing department to be able to utilize that tool. So we need to take that into consideration too when we're looking for the hot new marketing tools. So different criteria for evaluating whether we want a marketing technology. One, what are the kind of data sets that are available to us from that technology? Do they allow you to purchase sets about your competitors? Do they provide a certain number of data sets per year that and what is your ability to join those with your own data sets to give you more information? What can we learn about our audience? So, what does their tool tell us about our audience that we're not already getting from another tool like a customer resource management model or from Google Analytics? Um, the data for the metrics we are trying to measure. So, again, where that's it's impossible to implement all tools. We don't have that kind of money. And so, which ones provide the data that's most important to us as an organization? What questions are we trying to answer? And does this tool provide the data to answer that question? And then our content performance. So there is technology that specifically manages content and helps you create content, helps you automate content delivery. And we'll talk a little bit in class about content. Um, so think about if you go out and Google, actually, this is something I did last week. I was trying to create a Facebook cover and I couldn't remember the size of a Facebook cover. So I Googled what's the size of a Facebook cover. Well, the Google results came back with about 20 different sizes for a Facebook cover. And I was just frustrated because I thought, well, which one's the right answer? The right technology tool would capture that information and would help me adjust the size of my content to different platforms. Okay. Again, our channel mix. So Does the technology allow us to combine metrics from multiple channels? So there are various technologies like Hootsuite and Sprout that will pull in all of the metrics from all of your social media channels. So we can combine those metrics. We can also manage content from those tools. What's our ability to integrate and adopt those tools? Will it work with our existing technologies? Will it connect to our customer resource management system? Will it connect to the other systems that we have? Will IT approve its access? And then the cost. What value does this technology provide us versus the cost? So then we talk about our marketing technology stack. So the marketing technology stack is just the group of technologies that we use to analyze data and improve our marketing activities. Okay, so the short for this is MarTech. So we can see from this graphic here that we have a lot of different availabilities. So Salesforce is a customer resource management tool. We can also integrate into Salesforce information from Google AdWords, where, as I said, Hootsuite is a social media management tool, which helps you manage multiple social media sites all at the same time. Slack and Office 365 and some of these tools are chatting tools or discussion tools that help your team to better plan your marketing schedule. And then how we analyze the data, we can use Excel, we can use SQL to pull from a data warehouse. Tableau is a display, it's a dashboard. So if we pull data into Tableau, it makes graphics for us and creates a display dashboard. So all of these different tools that are available to us as marketers. And we have to decide then which of these tools do we want to use and how do we want to implement them. This is another example of a technology stack. So here we have our CRM, and we use Sprout Social for our social media management. So Sprout Social is very similar to Hootsuite in that it will help you do content and data analytics for multiple social media. Then we keep track with our AdWords, if we use multiple different Bing. I know when I was doing online marketing, we did a lot of Bing ads because they're cheaper than Google AdWords, so you tended to get more for the money that you spent. You came up more often in searches, you got better results from your keyword information. And then, if we use an email system, we're going to talk about email the following week. Business analytics, as I said, for Tableau. We're going to do a project in Google Analytics after winter break. Okay. And then just some of the highlights of marketing technologies. So what this book talks about is that since this is the second edition, one of the things they mention is that in their first edition, they took the time to really evaluate multiple different technologies. And then what they realized was that the book became obsolete very quickly. And so in their second edition, they wanted to focus on types of marketing technologies instead of specific companies that could be used. Okay? So one is a data management platform. What a data management platform does is helps to organize all of the data that you're pulling in from various sources. So data from your CRM, data from Hootsuite or Sprout Social, data from Google Analytics. It pulls all of that information into a single hub. A social media listening vendor. We're going to talk a lot about social media listening in the chapter 8, 9, and 10 from the digital strategy text. Okay. some of your reading and videos this week are also about social media listening. So this helps us track trends in social media around our brand. Sprinker, our Spreadfast, is a social media content distributor and social listening tool. So this is a specific to specific companies that we can use. If you Google social listening tools, um, you get a lot of like top 20 social media listening tools, 15 best social listening tools, and why you should use them. Web analytics, the two main tools for web analytics are Google Analytics or Adobe Analytics. An email marketing platform, we're going to talk more about email marketing next week, and managing email distribution and analytics. And then a data visualization software such as Tableau or Power BI. You can make data visualizations in Excel. Um, Power BI and Tableau are more robust than Excel, and they handle more data types than Excel. Okay. When we adopt marketing technology, we have to make decisions. So beyond how much does it cost and who's going to pay for it, but who's responsible for working with the technology? Which of our employees are going to have to use this technology on a daily basis? How do we provide training and education to those employees? Is that something that's offered as part of the original cost? Are there things available online? Do we have a customer service rep who helps to educate and train our users? The ongoing communication during and after adoption. How is this tool working? Is it working? And that also works into the measure and assessment of the success of the tool. So we should communicate throughout the implementation process, and then at a set time after using it for a year, we should assess the tool and see if it was a good complement to our business or if it's not quite working and we need to look at implementing a different tool. Okay, and that is chapter 3 from the Digital Marketing Analytics